Maybe someone died up there.
I think someone did die up there.
Oh, wait, really?
Oh, here we go. Now everyone's...
Don't say whose room.
I'm sorry you guys aren't on the same wavelength as me today. You guys don't understand. I'm not always talking about 9/11.
My car just whistles. It constantly whistles.
You guys, you might
This is
not want to listen to this.
This is the part I didn't want. Like, I was trying to skate around the thing he actually said.
All right.
Here we go. It's coming. That's not right.
I can feel it kicking.
I can feel it kicking. Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
The Preggy Boys podcast.
Oh, the Preggy Boys podcast.
Yes.
Look at load of that.
You know the pregnant man emoji on
yeah.
iPhone? That's us.
That's
right
us now.
That is us.
And if you're wondering why we're all wearing pregnancy bellies, it's because we just hit past 400 patrons on Patreon.
Yes.
Patreon.com/PickyBoys,
Yes.
which means that the patrons unlocked that goal video, which is us vlogging wearing these for a week everywhere we go. Everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Jobs, dinners, bars.
It was an unfortunate week for it to happen, frankly.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for sure.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they also unlocked in October every day there will be a new episode, a new video on Patreon every day. 31 days of content.
In October. Yes.
In October.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy. So sign up, get in here. You'll get all the gold videos, all the previous videos, and in October you'll get a video every day.
Truly, if there is 1 month to just subscribe to the Biggie Boys Patreon and then stop, it's October.
All right, well, don't stop. Don't stop.
Well, I'm just saying, if you were
Theoretically.
to do that,
Yes.
this would be the month.
Just buy a year. 10% off the year. Oh god, the fucking cough.
No, this one was there was just a little scratchy in my throat,
A little scratchy in your
so
little
I didn't
throaty
want
throat?
to start. I didn't want to sound like a smoker.
Oh,
We're on day 2. By the time this comes out, we'll be day 4, but we're on day 2
yeah.
Yes.
of pregnancy. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I went to my glasses were on the floor upstairs, and I picked them up like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know, like, ugh.
How was your sleep? I was a side sleeper last night.
I slept right on my stomach.
Usually I'm a belly
You
sleeper.
killed your baby.
No, I don't know.
You can't do that.
I sleep side. It was fine. I sleep sideways. I think I clipped a little bit of it. Maybe,
I
might be a
definitely
little
rolled less. Like it was nice.
Well, that's like the thing where when you have a blackout friend, someone who's really drunk, you put a backpack on them full of books and you lay them on your side, and they can't. It's like a tortoise; they can't roll over.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Because then they can't choke on their own vomit.
Yeah, we don't want any of that happening.
True.
So and they're like they might be confused, get up and just go to school for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Can we tell pregnant women now in the future that we know exactly how they feel?
yes.
I say yes.
Yes.
I'd say
yes.
obviously yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say
Yes, for
100%.
sure. For sure.
I've noticed I'm way less aware of my surroundings. Like when I turn, I'm knocking stuff over.
Yeah, JT almost knocked over half the things on that table.
Yeah,
over there.
I had to squeeze by and
It's like JT's not
I
used to having
sideswiped
a
the
belly.
table.
It feels like it's changed my center of gravity. Like I feel like I walk like baby first now.
Were you walking not stomach first before?
Not really.
What were you walking sideways?
No, but I'm saying like
crab walking.
I'm saying like I really lead with the stomach. Like I like go forward and like almost like lean back.
You know what? You always kind of do walk like that.
No, I don't
You
walk like
stand
that.
like that too. You kind of stand like this.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, I do
He kind
not.
of does. Almost, kind of like that.
He does now.
Now I would. I've been liking this. I feel like this is fun.
Wow, that looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Can we see that? I can't reach it anymore. That looks really
That looks good. That looks good.
That looks really good.
It really feels like a wonderful, like a warm embrace of my baby.
And it's a little shelf too.
It is
Yes.
a shelf.
Oh my god, it's such a great little shelf.
I don't know if I'm talking to the mic. I just stay on my phone like this and I rest my phone. It's like when you're a 50-year-old dad, a 50-year-old
Yeah.
European dad that has the shelf and they just lay their phone on it. I have that.
Yeah, no, I was doing that today. I was editing the podcast and I had it here.
You had a little bowl of Cheerios.
Yeah, I had
His little
chips.
little
Yeah,
snack bowl.
you know those like suction cup things that stick to your windshield of a car.
Which one?
Like
Where are we going with this?
To put your phone on it.
the
or
one you
whatever.
also put in the shower. That one.
Yeah, when you put it in the shower, like a
talk.
big suction cup like this.
Yeah, a
Do you think-
huge suction cup thing.
Do you
that
think you
sit-
could stick it onto a pregnant woman's belly?
I don't think they'd appreciate it.
Well,
I'm gonna go with yes.
It depends how.
because I feel like that's a harder skin, right? Like it's harder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you can't stick it onto your arm, let's say.
It's definitely firmer.
You mean it's tighter? You mean it's tighter?
Yeah.
It is tighter. Yeah.
But that's why you can't. Yeah, I think this is right.
Thank
I
you,
think
Danny.
you just like lick it a little bit and pop, put it right on.
Yeah, I was picturing a bald man's head. If you could do it to a bald man's
Oh, you
head.
could definitely do it to a bald man's head.
So then if you could do it to a bald man's head, you could
You
do
ever
it to
see you could put a plunger on a bald guy's head?
I think it still depends on the head shape.
I guess so.
I don't.
The bald guy probably won't be happy about it either.
He would be
No,
less happy,
not
especially
at all.
after one of Danny's plungers. Jesus.
True. Plungers, I feel like I don't really know how they work, honestly. They're pushing air.
Huh.
They're pushing a big air bubble
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
down underneath so that it like jostles anything that's stuck there, I guess.
But you can also use it without the air, I think, and you'll just be moving water around then. If you like, when you put it in, if you get rid of all the air, kind of, and then put it down there and then do this motion, it's flattening and then opening, and that's moving water.
It's like a little.
Back and forth.
It's hitting whatever is clogging the thing.
Also, you ever? I feel like I'm pretty good at unclogging a toilet now. Like I have a bunch of tips and tricks.
Yeah, me too.
Like if the plunger doesn't work, and you're in dire straits, you put a little bit of dish soap in the toilet, and close the lid, fill it up as high as it goes, and then something about that, like the dish soap, like loosens anything that's stuck, and then you close the lid, and that creates pressure, and it's like the toilet wants to suck the water down.
Really?
There is no way that has ever worked.
Oh, it definitely works.
First of all-
second of all, if your plunger doesn't work, sometimes what I do is pre-plunge. You kind of take the plunger and spin it clockwise. So now it
Has to
has
be clockwise?
it has like centripetal force, and then you plunge and
That's the toilet going.
yeah.
But you're acting like if you close the toilet lid, it becomes an airtight seal. Not one.
Yeah, that's where,
not one toilet does that. Not one toilet does that.
It's less air. I don't know. That's what they say. They say close the toilet and it'll.
You know what my dad did once? My dad saw. Have you ever seen the toilet plunger where you just hook it kind of in the hole and it's an air cannon?
Yes.
It goes, "Fwishing."
I've always
Explode
wanted
the
one of
toilet.
those.
It goes, "Fwishing."
Yes.
My dad got it. He's like, I'm not fucking unclogging all your little shits anymore. My brother's massive shits. Tiny bodies, massive shits.
I know, I've heard actually.
It's huge. So he shoved it in, and if you haven't used it for the first time, you're in for a surprise. Because if it's not a perfect airtight seal,
It's gonna blow shit at you.
right up in his face, dude, you just go boosh, all the water, everything in there, right back at him. And he's like a little. Well, no one likes shit in their face.
I was gonna say,
No one likes shit in
don't
their
call him a germaphobe because he doesn't want shit in his
I
eyes.
was gonna call him
Yeah.
a little bitch, but I would be upset too. All over him. Be careful when you use those.
That's crazy. I've always wanted one of those. You know what I've always also wanted? You ever see the gun? It's filled with salt, and it's like a bug killer.
Yeah.
I always wanted to, first of all, that seems really hard.
Dude, flies are so fast. How is anybody? What kind of aim? Put these people on the sniping team. How would you hit a
Seriously.
fly?
Why does that work?
I don't think it works very well.
I thought it works very well.
I used it before. I don't remember if I don't think I ever used it on a bug, but we were shooting each other with it. It didn't feel like enough force, and my cousin said, "Yeah, we've tried it on bugs. It doesn't really work."
Well, what kind of bugs are you killing out there? This sounds like a country thing.
Yeah, it might be like the horse flies at the beach kind of thing.
Big,
Yeah.
big bugs.
But
They just shrug that off.
yeah, they go, it's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try that. I think we could probably get one kill with it at least of a regular fly.
Let's get it.
First of all, no one's hitting at the first shot. Come on. What are we doing here? And then there's just salt. Is it actually salt?
Yeah.
So there's just salt everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want that. You all the way down at the other table. I need salt on my steak.
That'd be cooler. We could do that with every condiment. That would be fun.
Yeah, weird invention. I don't know who made that up.
Some freak. He's like, instead of just smacking the shit out of these flies with this fly swatter, what if we shot them? Next there'll be a fly
But
knife.
it does make sense because like bugs don't really move. Like you ever see a bug like on a wall? They don't move until you get there, which is like always why it's hard to catch them.
They're crafty son of bitches.
But if you're far away, not a not moving target, and the
Yeah.
salt goes quick, maybe you can get them.
And I know everyone's been talking about these spotted lanternflies, but I want to say something real quick about them. Real quick. I saw one in a couple the other day, and I was doing I'm gonna approach a bug and kill it kind of shuffle.
you don't need all that.
Kind of shuffle, bro. I couldn't do it.
Oh, you couldn't kill it?
I couldn't get it. I would go and I'd put my stomp and I go "Huh," fly away. They're very fast.
Some of them are very fast, and some of them are
They're adapting.
Are incredibly slow and don't move at all. They just let death come to them.
Well, that's like
That's
people.
what I've seen. Yeah, I guess
It's like
it is
people. Some are like, you know what? Just do it.
the like 2 I've killed. I could have walked up to it, asked it how its day was, and then just stomped on
Yeah,
it.
it's just salt gun.
It's weird. It's like once you see one, you see a million. There's a lot of them, and like they definitely have like I guess hives or something.
And talk about bug problem. Oh no,
Uh-oh.
no, dude. Did remember a while ago I said there was some kind of bee infestation that got loose? Did anybody see the new video of the city?
No.
I'm gonna send this to Jason. Jason, pop
I saw
this
the
up.
lantern flies in the city.
Oh, the Times Square thing? Yeah, I did see that. I did
Bro.
see that.
Is this Flight of the Bumblebee?
Bro.
Oh my god.
Wait till the beekeeper comes trying to put these things down. Is he there yet? No. Look at that. And we talked about it recently. That would be your actual
Nightmare.
fake nightmare.
Yeah, true.
I think if that guy, I think you just have to get the queen, put it in a
Yeah.
box, and the rest will follow it.
Yeah. Thousands of bees. It's like, oh, which one's wearing the crown? So what are you talking about? Like, how would you ever know, dude?
They're good at it, man.
I
They're
would
professionals.
lose my
No, you
mind.
can just you can tell because it will always be in a place where there are like a lot of bees. I watch a lot of beekeeper videos on TikTok.
I know we're supposed to save them. I just gas those things. There was too many. If I'm walking to my school back in the day and I was just attacked by swarm bees, I'm like, first of all, going home. Like, I get it. I get how this day's going home, but I would be so terribly disgusted by all those bees.
There's a park in Brooklyn that just has a beehive. Like they cultivate
beehive?
it. Like
One beehive?
they make beehives so that they I don't know save the bees. But like that means that there's bees in the park.
That also means that one bee revolution, that's ground zero for bees. I just don't. I don't.
I don't know what that means. Honestly, I have no idea what that means.
If a bee revolution ever starts, it's fucking. We know where it's coming from.
Okay, you're saying Ground Zero is where it all started.
Isn't
Kinda
that what that is?
I guess so. If you say Ground Zero to New Yorker, we have a different
True.
connotation.
Was that 9/11?
I also didn't realize what the bee revolution was.
I'm sorry you guys aren't on the same wavelength as me today. You guys don't understand. I'm not always talking about 9/11. I mean,
Sorry.
let's relax.
Well, it's almost 9/11. Actually,
Oh wait.
it is 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Today it's 9/11. It comes out.
Yes.
Oh,
20. What year is it?
30 years almost.
22 years.
Oh, what is 30 years coming up? Oh, Jurassic Park. Not right.
Very different.
No, because
The dinosaurs,
Yeah,
9/11.
the dinosaurs. Yeah, true.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes the release dates of these things get a little mixed.
I have a story from high school.
Oh.
It's this story finally just got unlocked because the statute of limitations just passed,
Oh.
so I can tell it legally.
Okay.
Oh, also, I just realized tomorrow's 9/11. Sorry. It's not today. This is the 10th.
Whatever.
Tomorrow's 9/11.
Whatever. Watch this tomorrow.
It's what we get for trusting Danny. It's truly, me and JT had a lapse of judgment believing him. Sorry.
It's 9/11 adjacent. Anyway, regardless.
9/11 and
Jason.
Jason.
JT's story.
Yeah, this story just got unlocked. The lore just became available.
Statutes of limitation. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, when I was in high school, I had a close friend, right? And this close friend was failing all of his classes by the last semester and was about to get kicked out. I think if you're failing like 1 to 3, you can go to summer school. If you're failing 4,
Yeah.
you get kicked out, I think.
Yeah.
And he's failing 4, right? And so me and this friend, we came up with a plan. Really, I came up with it and executed it and everything. But to not get him kicked out. And so what I did was after school, I went to the teacher's computer and I had a keylogger on a USB stick. I put it in. A keylogger, of course, keeps track of all of his keystrokes and everything he types. I left it in there for a couple days, and then I came back, like downloaded the information, and got his password to our online schooling grading system. And then I didn't do anything with it. I just said, here's his username, here's his password. Do what you want, dude. But do not say it was me. And yeah, he changed all of his grades from completely failing to like 90s. And he told me also that for some reason he was able to go into his other classes and change the grades for that.
It's a one network?
It's one network. If you have the login, if you're the science teacher, you could change the math grades, I guess.
Wait, dude. First of all, so a failing student went from failing to valedictorian, and no one was saying, this kid.
That's a bad criminal. You
Yeah.
have to change it. You have to change it to barely passing.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Even low 80s. I'll give him low 80s. I'm all right with that.
He didn't He didn't get caught though.
Did you commit a crime?
It's definitely like a cyber crime for sure.
Did you see anything else? So, like, how do you know what the password is? Because it does all the keystrokes, right?
Yeah.
You just figure it
You
out.
guys want his password?
Yeah.
Sure. What was his password?
Wait.
Hopefully it's changed.
Yeah. I mean,
It was botany, the study of. He's a science teacher.
Such a
He's a
fucking
science
nerd, dude.
It's a study of plants, I think. He's a science teacher.
did you see any other weird searches on there?
That's true.
You know, I didn't look through it that much. I think I literally just control F'd. I knew his email already because all the teachers' emails are public. So I just control F'd his email and then found what was the next thing he typed after typing his email. And it said botany.
No numbers.
Jackpot. Nope.
No numbers. An exclamation.
Nope.
I can't say that word properly, by the way.
True.
But yeah, and then so he didn't get expelled, and then he got expelled the next year for a different reason.
Happens.
You know what? That tracks. That makes sense. What did he get expelled for?
Well, he got expelled for the same thing I got in trouble for.
Oh, that one hasn't been unlocked yet. That one maybe in 20 years.
It was unlocked on. It was unlocked on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't know. I got yeah.
Twitch.tv/the Picky Boys. You
By the
get
way,
all
I
the
was
stuff there.
I was the lookout man.
Danny
for
was
this
the lookout.
operation.
You were accomplice of the
Danny.
crime.
You know,
I was an accomplice.
I wasn't going to incriminate you
Expose me
here
like this?
But hey, look, he's
Surrounded by a bunch of fucking criminals.
Danny was the lookout. He was an accomplice here.
Yeah, I was. I was just like standing outside the door, making sure nobody came.
He was
fucking
gonna
cool.
if he saw the teacher coming, he was gonna go.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
Why is there a bird in this school?
Oh God.
Did he could see everything? Everything in there? You could see everything in there? Can you see other students' grades?
Yeah, everything.
Which year was it?
Freshman year. I also what's it called? I downloaded the keylogger onto a USB stick, right, and tested it on my own PC first, right?
Incriminating.
Then a month after this is all over, I got the password, everything's good. We're all gravy, baby. A month later, it pops up on my PC like your free trial for this keylogger is over. Like, please put in your credit card to continue. And I go, oh, that means that he's gonna get that message tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And there's nothing that can be done. So,
That's crazy.
but at this point, it would already be the summer, right? Because this was fourth quarter. It would already be the summer. So when he comes back, there's already too much time has passed.
I mean,
the crime, we're clean.
There's also no way they. Oh, it's not one teacher that does the same computer every time. It alternates, right?
That's true.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
one teacher owns a classroom.
But
some people definitely had their classrooms that were theirs.
Yeah, but not freshmen. I feel like.
this is also like these are like 30 and 40 and 50-year-olds in 2012, 2011. It's like these guys don't know what a keylogger.
What is this pop-up spam?
Yeah.
Even though just
I've got a virus.
and wasn't he a detective? Wasn't
All right, he was a detective.
Wasn't he a detective?
He's an ex-detective.
So if
He was actually a hero. He was actually a hero.
no, that's
Oh, as a different person? We have two detective teachers?
no, the one that got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
It's not him. It's not
the
him.
other guy.
Oh.
Other guy.
I would never do that to such a hero.
No, but that means he would have saw it and went, huh, that's weird. Crime deleted.
Yeah.
Crime deleted. Would never have known. Oh shit. Danny was in there, saw the grades being changed, went, I'm failing freshman year anyway. That was the plan.
True. Well, I thought that was a step forward. That was an extra crime.
If you also changed yours?
Yeah. Like I was the lookout man, but I wasn't like
Oh,
I wasn't going down with the ship.
Danny, you guys were all going down. If someone walked in and caught the three of you, you're all going down. You might as well. What's the difference? You kill 7 people, you kill 100. You might as well you're doing the crime already.
I don't know because the other incident that they went to, I didn't go down for either. So
That's
I'm pretty
true.
good. I'm pretty good at wiggling out of situations. Plausible deniability here and there. Like I didn't know what they were doing in there.
They just told me to keep lookout just in case
Yeah,
a
they were
teacher
just
came
like,
by.
we gotta do something in there, and I went, okay, maybe they were kissing. I don't know.
That's a good route.
Then
to
they
go.
would have been expelled.
That's true too. That's true
Catholic
too.
high school.
Very Catholic high school. Oh, that's a good point. You wouldn't have came up with that on the fly. You're crying. Immediately.
No.
You wouldn't have been able to come with that. That's a great line.
First of all, also I was already failing 1 quarter that year. 1 quarters of good grade would not have fixed it.
That's fair.
I was on the Hindenburg already. Like
It was already going down.
There's no point in trying to put
was
out
already
the
going
fire, babe.
Danny, that's a really good excuse. If you came up with, yeah, they said they wanted some alone time, and I didn't know, I didn't want to do anything, and then he made you two kiss in this imaginary story. A lot happening for you there.
Wait, why would he make them kiss just to prove it?
No, I meant in your story. Now, in your world, they were kissing. So whatever story you're making. But if the teacher,
I guess so.
But if the teacher came in and said, well, "What are you doing on the computer?"
This sounds like the start of porn. What were you doing here?
Well, I mean-
I don't believe you. Prove it.
the ages are not right, but yeah, something close. No, I never. I would never. I would never. You guys are a bunch of criminals.
If you
over
had
here.
high grades.
Bunch of
you wouldn't-
criminals over here. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's like a minor. That's a tiny crime.
I think I looked it up. I don't. It's definitely a serious crime, but I was also very much a minor at the time. So
That's true.
I don't think they would prosecute like that.
That teacher, that same teacher, we were freshmen, dude, and he wound up being my core teacher eventually too.
Really?
Because my young hot core teacher wound up doing young hot things and banging and getting married and ditching out of there.
Okay.
So the old guy stepped in, and he was telling me stories like when he was a cop. So how a mother was
Yeah.
yeah.
I know where this one's
Yeah,
going.
did he tell you
Yeah,
too?
dude.
Why does he tell everybody
He
that?
needs to stop traumatizing his kids.
Why
He can
does
tell the story.
Why does he tell
He didn't
everybody
tell
that?
me, who is this? He didn't tell me this.
It's the
I
same-
don't even know what teacher we're talking about,
It's
honestly.
that's fine. Not important. But
Mr.
it's like how you're not.
Oh.
Why we do this? This is bleep that one,
Bleep
Jason.
that one, bleep
Bleep
that
that
one.
one. Bleep that one. So there's a thing where you're not supposed to drive with the baby on your lap while you're driving, because
Obvious, first of all.
Because-
Well, yeah.
because a crash would. There's not. I don't think a baby's good enough of a cushion to stop that. And it happened, and he talked in detail about the scene and what the mom was doing and how the baby looked. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude! Like, we're doing chemistry. Like, it's week 1. Relax. He told me how a woman was jogging and a car went off the road, hit her leg, and her leg detached, like completely off, but she was still feeling pain in the leg and screaming. I'm like, we are children.
Yeah.
We are children. We are fresh out of 8th grade.
Phantom pain.
I wonder if he was like traumatized and he had to get it out, and his only outlet was
These children.
children
Well,
at work.
that guy was definitely not going to therapy. He was definitely not going. So
He,
we were the therapy.
But with the baby story, he said basically that this baby in the back kept crying, and mom was like, all right, real quick, and just, I think maybe she might have been in the passenger seat even, but she grabbed the baby and was like rocking it. They got into a crash. You guys, you might not want to listen to this.
This is the part I didn't want. Like, I was trying to skate.
Two groups of children and probably many more.
2 different groups of children that. Dude, it was so unbelievably.
Let me clear his name a little. I think he actually, now that I remember, he said that another detective said that, not him.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what, yeah. My friend did this, and yeah, okay.
Wait, but he didn't even teach, didn't he teach science?
Yes.
Oh.
Earth, like science. He didn't teach any criminal, nothing.
Because, the other guy, the other detective, he taught some pretty gruesome stuff. But that's because it was like a forensics criminology class.
Makes sense. Even that story still shouldn't be in there. In forensics criminology.
I mean, yeah. The other guy, he taught forensics criminology, and it was really heavy, like a really heavy class. Like on many occasions, he would show us like slideshows of like people with like their heads blown off and like blood trails and everything, because we were looking at like blood pattern, like blood splatter pattern, but to try to lighten it up. In between those, he would just show us pictures of his vacations. So it would be like brutal murders, like 3 dead bodies, and then it would just be like planes. And he goes, "Oh, well, this is me at the Cape Cod."
Just with a fish.
And then next slideshow, like another person just like with their arms chopped off.
But aren't you seniors take that class?
Yeah,
That's 18, 19.
We were older at that point.
That's
but
17,
I mean,
18.
it was still very gruesome.
Fresh,
So crazy.
Freshmen. Freshly. Some people were still 13, right?
Yeah, I think some people are definitely still 13 until December.
That is, you made me unlock that, Jason. If it's fun, leave it in. Maybe if it's fine,
Ugh.
it's fine. If it's fine, leave it in.
Listen, these things happen. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and
Definitely don't. If you have a baby, this is probably pretty obvious now. But don't hold it while you're in the front seat.
I think it's highly illegal too.
oh yeah.
Don't hold your baby in the front seat.
And-
It's like, bro, you have a seatbelt on.
And also, I mean, I don't believe I believe that these things do happen, but for all we know, this fucking some crazy guy could have made up the stories. We don't fucking know anything.
It could be embellished.
It does for sure embellished. Yeah, but whatever.
Have you ever seen, like, it's crazy the things that we know now today are so obvious to us, like car seats and seatbelts and all this stuff. But, like, have you ever seen when, like, the seatbelt law went into effect in the U.S. and they would, like, interview people? People were, like, livid. They were like, if I don't want to wear a seatbelt, I shouldn't have to wear a seatbelt. Like,
I mean, you could still not.
I mean, yeah, but, like, now it's just, like, it feels so obvious. It's like, yeah, I don't want to die, so I'm going to wear the seatbelt.
Yeah. Or what airbags? There was no airbags. I'm sure the people are like, I don't want no balloons in my car. Like it's all the same shit. Fucking,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think my car still doesn't have airbags.
Some people never learn.
That's not good. That's not good.
JT's car was a saw trap at some point. There was whoever was in the passenger seat. If you open up his car handle, because don't laugh at this, you monster.
There was razors in it.
There was, because it's like, get out of this car, because the plastic aluminum shielding around the door handle was ripping on the inside. So there was just a metal blade sticking out.
No, yeah, I've cut my hand on it too.
Everybody did. I cut my finger from here
What
to
do
here.
you want me to do? I'm not a mechanic.
I cut my finger from here to here. I went, Jesus Christ, JT. And he went, oh, yeah, the last person that was in there, that happened to too. I was like, just peel it. Just peel it. Then I was like, I'm number two? I'm number two? Actually, I could have been number three.
Antonio spent the whole car ride peeling off the like handle cover aluminum, whatever it is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was responsible.
Oh, I'm not coming at you.
I'm so sorry. Psychopath.
Probably saved a lot of hands.
To be fair, when you're driving the car, it's very like, how the hell am I supposed to know what the experience of the passenger in my car is like?
Oh,
exactly.
Like, am I gonna go sit in the passenger seat and then check to see if the
this
handle
is
is?
what I'm saying.
No,
No.
shut
Let's
up.
go on to the next topic.
Shut up.
Same thing with you know what I never understood? You can get a ticket for having a broken brake light. How the fuck are you supposed to know that your brake light is broken? How? There is no indicator. The only way to know is if someone is in your car pressing the brake and you're looking at the back of it.
Yeah.
That should not be a ticket. That should be a warning every time.
I think it is a fix-it ticket though.
Dems the brakes.
It's annoying, but I think if you go to your court date with a receipt showing it's been fixed, I think that they'll clean it.
And I mean, there are scenarios where you can tell. So
Never.
that's not.
Name one scenario where you can tell your brake light is broken.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Tweedle dumb and Tweedle stupid. I'll tell you right now. Bumper to bumper traffic at night. You're looking behind you. You hit the brake. You see the red light shine on the car behind you.
You see the lack of a red light on one
Well,
side.
first of all,
Exactly.
yeah, you have like 3 brake lights, one on each headlight.
If
and then
this
the top
side
one.
is different from this side might have problem.
You
It's very
can't-
simple. Very simple. To say there's never a scenario where you would know.
You can't really tell that. Oh yeah, fine. You're right. There are some scenarios. If I'm reversing into a big mirror wall, then I can tell.
That's true.
No, it's more, I think, where you're likely to see it is if you turn your car on and, maybe you put it in park, get out, go to the trunk and open it up.
First of all,
'Cause in park, the brake
Or,
lights
or
would be
you,
on.
I guess you
When
can
you turn
go
it
out and then you can like
what
lock your car so that they usually blink. I guess
when you turn on or lock your car,
Mine doesn't do that.
well, your car has no airbags. What are you driving, a fucking shopping cart? I don't know what's in your car.
It's a you know that thing from Mario Kart?
The carts?
It's that.
My car just whistles. It constantly whistles.
You might have talked
got
about
all
this.
the bells
You
and
might have
whistles.
talked about this on a podcast 100 episodes
Dude,
ago.
I
and
fucking
it's still a problem.
I fucking went to the last time I went to the mechanic, they were like, we didn't hear it. So they just said we didn't hear it. And at that time, you had to go at like a very specific, like 32 miles per hour in between 34 miles per hour. That's when it started. But now it's like basically all miles per hour below 40. So when I'm on the highway, it's no whistle. But either way, now they said they can hear it. I brought it to mechanics. They said they can hear it, and they said, we just don't know what to do. I was like, what the fuck? What is your job? They said that something is loose, and there's an air gap somewhere.
Well, I mean,
that when air goes through it at the right speed, it makes this whistling sound.
I could have learned that off Reddit, but okay.
You learned that from a SpongeBob episode.
But they can't. You obviously can't look at the car, I guess, while you're driving it, and then there is no way to tell where it is passing through. So they
Yeah,
they
but-
basically just told me to go fuck myself.
But they
actually.
can put it. The car doesn't actually need to be in motion, right? Or does it?
What, are they gonna put in a huge air tunnel?
They would need like an air tunnel. Yeah.
Oh, it's
No,
coming
it's
from
the wind. It's the wind going through
Yeah.
whatever's loose.
I was just saying, 'cause
There-
they obviously in the shop they can lift it up and rev the engine and
No, there's like some piece that's off.
Blow
That's
some
just,
fans
just
on
like they said it could literally be like this big, and it's just that when air goes through that, it makes a whistling noise.
not glad that's tough. That's
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little tough.
I'm on the mechanic side now.
I mean, I'm not on anybody's side. I don't care. I'm just saying it's like they just told me to go fuck myself. So now I just raise my music all the way and no whistle anymore.
You could during his first problem, you could only hear it in between 32 and 35 miles per hour.
That means it's getting bigger, by the way.
Yeah, the hole is getting big, and that also means that's when the speed, how fast you can go changed to 25. So they couldn't even get up there, really.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It's just very upsetting that I have an unfixable problem.
Why can't I come up with a name for
Speedometer,
the sign that tells you how fast you go?
speed limit.
There you go. There you go. The limit on your speed.
They got cameras everywhere now too. They got cameras everywhere
It's a brave new world already.
they take a picture of you here, and if the timestamp between the two pictures means that you were going faster than 25, you had to take it.
See, I haven't seen any of those yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I wouldn't
Bro,
even.
they're around here.
I wouldn't even
No,
know.
around here, it's just if you go faster, boom. If you go over 34, boom.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I've gotten snapped by a few of them. A lot of new ones have gone up, but now I basically know where all of them are, so I just slow down in those areas.
No, I get caught in one spot every time.
Yeah.
What do non-drivers do? Are there any non-drivers over there? What do you guys do? How do you get?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Like, how do you guys get places? Like, I know there's.
Ask for a ride.
I know that. Yeah, really, right? It's like I know there's buses and whatever, but I don't. Half of our friends don't drive. How do they get anywhere? I don't know. How did they?
I've been using the MTA very recently this past week, and I will say it is very, very effective.
Well, yeah.
And actually, like, obnoxiously air conditioned.
Really?
Both the bus and the train are like a fucking ice box, which I love.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks like you're dressed up for dead winter.
Well, no,
already.
yeah, it's after the summer's over, babe. It's after Labor Day.
Oh, I don't know. We're talking to Captain Season over here. Is that
That's
true?
No, it's the 22nd.
Yeah. Look how much he receded. He's like, no, don't yell.
But the summer is over. No one is like, oh, let's go to the summer beach party.
Bro,
it's fucking September.
bro, the sum-
still the summer.
No, it's not.
The summer was never really here this year.
What? It was here in full effect.
For maybe 3 weeks, it
was
was super hot.
It was 100 degrees.
That's only because you didn't open your pool,
That's true.
so you
true.
don't feel like there was a summer. But there was a summer.
I know we might open the pool in October to fix the leak, and October is probably going to be our busiest month. It's just floating in a heated pool.
I am ready for fall. I love fall. Look at me.
Pumpkin spice.
I love fall. I love the 2-week period where you can wear a hoodie and shorts. I think it's great. I just love it. It's a cozy vibes, you know.
Crew neck and shorts is really nice.
And I mean, sweatpants are coming back. Nothing like just
I'm wearing sweatpants right
lounging
now.
around in some sweatpants in your own home.
Oh God, a blanket? Are you a blanket guy?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I never see any blankets. No, I mean, just I don't see you lounging with any blankets. I know everyone on their bed has blankets.
Oh,
Like I could lounge with a good blank.
I don't have a blanket on like my couch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's a blanket.
I think
Well,
we do.
First of all, I know he's not a blanket guy now. Didn't even know there was one out there in his living room.
No, we do, but I don't really like lounge around in the living room.
We don't
very
really
often.
live in our living room.
We barely use our living room actually.
It's because we use yours.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fucking yippee me.
We use yours, and then we just we're usually like I don't know, like my computer. I don't have a TV in my room, so my computer is just like my TV.
Yeah, but you have a TV in the living room.
Yeah, but it barely works.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
I don't understand how. They're upstairs. If you bring anything, any working machine, any perfectly used item, and you just bring it into their realm of that is upstairs, broken.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is with you guys.
My TV in my room is broken. too.
Broken.
It just happens.
I think they just when they're I think it's sleepwalking. I think they sleepwalk and just smash shit on the ground or punch things.
I think the people who used to live there before put some kind of weird hex on it.
My mom thought that. My mom gets
I was
weird
talking
energy.
about your mom.
Oh, Oh, you were talking about my mom.
I was talking about your parents. Yeah, we live where Antonio's parents used to fuck.
I used to live. That's true. That is true. But I lived up there too before you guys moved in. Why would they do that to me? They didn't even know you guys were coming.
True.
And also, me and JT had a great time before you came in. Then you came in.
Well, your mom thinks that. So now I'm onto something. Your mom thinks there was a hex from the perfect people before her.
Yeah, my mom thinks that there was bad energy up there.
It is. It's weird.
Oh, now he believes in all this shit. Hold on. What are we doing here?
I don't believe, but it's the thing.
Someone's in a corner.
No,
someone's in a corner. Watch the hamster get out.
You can believe in bad and like oh, something's like not right up here, but that doesn't. I don't think somebody did it on purpose.
How can you believe both those things? If you think that the air up there is bad, or the vibe up there is bad from something before, and then you go, never mind, I don't believe all that. What are you talking about? Help me. Call him dumb.
Listen, all I'm saying is I don't believe in ghosts or spirits or anything, but like
Maybe like the electrical wiring is off and like it goes into the air and does something.
yeah.
Stop. No, stay back out of it. No, that was terrible. That was a terrible chime in. I'm sorry I called you off the bench. Get back.
Maybe someone died up there.
I think someone did die. Up there.
Wait, really?
Oh, here we go. Now everyone's...
Don't say whose room.
Don't say whose room.
Was it while your
Schrodinger's
parents
ghost.
were living downstairs?
I
Or was it like before the house, before you guys even like bought the house or whatever?
don't remember.
But people die everywhere. Was it like a die, or was it like a...
It was a murder-suicide with
No.
all...
No.
The kids were found in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Because people die all the time, you know. it's not
Then,
like
then Mr. walked in and said they're not going to be crying anymore.
They used to draw on the walls. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the
I
last
mean-
time you took a bath?
Oh, man, before you guys moved in, I took baths all the time. Now I'm afraid Danny's going to barge in. Now, for some reason, also, none of the doors' locks work. None of them.
All of our door locks work. I don't know what you mean.
Well, I had to redo all your fucking locks up there because you guys, I think one of your locks is I got to fix again, but whatever.
Anyway, I don't know.
JT, tell them where to find you. Let's get out of here.
Find me on Instagram at the JBalls.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
You gotta do it today. My voice is like going out on me.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
You're syncing?
You're streaming today.
Go
You
for
gotta
it.
save
You're
that.
streaming today.
I know. Well, that's why you do the ending.
Why? What'd you do? What happened to your voice?
Nothing. I don't know.
Follow the whole podcast on Instagram at The Picky Boys. And don't forget to follow Twitch, twitch.tv/The Picky Boys. And
TikTok
TikTok,
is
The
Picky
Picky
Boys.
Boys.
And then gaming, Picky Boys Gaming, and then I don't know, piggyboys.com. I don't know.
Good luck, Jason. Do this. All right.